Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update. Now we've got news out of Greenville where a jewelry store was broken into last night and police are now investigating. Greenville police officers were seen around Bailey's Fine Jewelry on Red Banks Road around 5 a.m. Now we were on the scene this morning where we saw a missing window on the side of the store. We're looking to get more information and we'll continue to give you updates as we learn more about the investigation and the break-in itself. And also want to highlight two criminals, again, now going to be spending some time behind bars. The U.S. Attorney's Office says 45-year-old Bobby Moore and 43-year-old Andre Hamilton were sentenced for conspiring to distribute and aiding and abetting one another to distribute methamphetamine, fentanyl, and heroin. Moore pleaded guilty to the charges on March 20th and was sentenced to 20 years behind bars. Hamilton pleaded guilty days later on March 26th and was sentenced to spend 10 years in federal prison. According to court records, the U.S. Attorney's Office and the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office used a confidential source to set up controlled buys of meth, heroin, and fentanyl from Moore from February 2021 to July of 2023. During each buy, officials say Moore communicated directly with the source to set up the drug deals. On May 31st, 2023, Hamilton sold nearly 57 grams of pure methamphetamine to Moore for $1,000 in cash. Officials say that both men have extensive criminal histories dating back decades. Now we want to turn to your weather forecast. Today is starting out a little bit cloudier than what we anticipated. Not to worry, we will be seeing again a little bit more sunshine coming in later on today. Unfortunately, that area of low pressure has not done what models have suggested it would do. Most models again had put this system over Delaware by this point. Well, right now that area of low pressure is actually sitting about 75 miles straight off to the east of the Chesapeake Bay area. So we're still again stuck under some clouds that right now are a little bit stubborn across parts of the east. Now those of you watching closer to the Outer Banks maybe seeing a little bit of sunshine, but for the rest of the day I do anticipate these clouds gradually burning off as we make our way towards 1, 2, and 3 p.m. I think by noon we're still going to be cloudy. There's still going to be some clouds out there, but you can kind of see the clouds over Duplin County slowly starting to fade over this 2-hour loop. We're going to continue to see that process play out, leading to, again, more sunshine in the afternoon than obviously what we're seeing out our door right now. Here's a view in New Bern along the News River. 69 degrees, comes with variable winds at 7 miles an hour. Dew points in the low 60s, 63 degrees specifically. And well, the dew points may be coming up a touch over the next couple days, but we're still going to again be in a fairly comfortable air mass as we will avoid dew points rising into the 70s. Now, current air temperatures right now in the upper 60s to low 70s. We've got 73 degrees present in Goldsboro. We've got 75 in Stumpy Point. Those are the two hot spots on the map at this point. We also have 68 degrees right now in Swan Quarter, Manio, and Ahoskie. 66 currently in Roanoke Rapids, which usually is one of the cooler spots here in eastern North Carolina. As far as your winds go, right now, again, very light stuff. Not really seeing a whole lot there in terms of winds, about a 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze. 24-hour temperature change, though, showing a slight uptick in air temperatures for most of eastern North Carolina. Now, those of you watching in Jacksonville, New Bern, Kinston, and Kenansville, well, you got to remember back to yesterday. And yesterday, by this point, we were looking at some sunshine over those areas. So today, a little bit more cloud cover. That's keeping us a touch cooler. And that's why you're seeing that difference there. The rest of eastern North Carolina, again, was stuck under the clouds yesterday. And, well, even with the clouds so far today, still showing a slight temperature bump or a rise over the past 24 hours. Now, moving forward through the next few days, these numbers are going to get more pronounced. We're going to be seeing quite a bit of heat roll in over the next 24 hours. Air temperatures tomorrow going to be reading in the mid to upper 80s throughout eastern North Carolina, and that is a difference you're certainly going to be able to feel. Now, winds out of the northwest right now at about 5 to 10 miles an hour, probably not going to be getting too much stronger as we head through the rest of the afternoon. 80 degrees by 3 and 4 and even 5 p.m. We'll gradually cool down by the time we get to around 6 at 79 degrees, 76 by 7. 72 by 8, 70 degrees by 9, and then we're into the upper 60s by 10 and 11 p.m. Now, notice that winds will also be going calm later on this evening thanks to an incoming area of high pressure. That high pressure system is going to do some great things for those of you who love some sunshine. It will help push a lot of that cloud cover out to sea, out into the Atlantic, keeping us sunny for at least the first half of the weekend. Now, unfortunately, we've got another coastal low that's going to try to bring some rain showers and, well, perhaps even some cloud cover into the area by the time we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. But for Friday and Saturday, looking very, very sunny. Later on today, we will be enjoying the sunshine. 82 for your high today, 88 coming up for tomorrow, 87 on Saturday, and then we're into the mid-80s Sunday as some cloud cover, stretches its way over eastern North Carolina. Also, we'll see some coastal raindrops as well. Those coastal showers will continue to cool us down on Monday as well as Tuesday before we break out into some more inland showers possible by the time we reach Wednesday of next week. Now, do note your overnight lows also holding in the mid 60s, which means humidity will be up a little bit from where we're at right now, and then it will essentially hold at that level over the next several days. That's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.